Hi! Some people said my turns took too long on my last gameplay video, and I actually kind of agree. I've played a lot more of Menace since I recorded those ones, and I was editing it, I was like, I can do better than this, so here I am, I'm going to just try sort of a new run where I keep things a bit more to the point, new approach where I try not to get stuck explaining things for quite so long. If you do watch that first Menace gameplay video I did, and you're also going to watch this one, let me know which style you prefer, if you want to have more explanation, lots of explanation, all the time, or if you just are going to prefer this kind of video where I try to do just more to the point narration. Speaking of which, let's start. Mission 1, we're going to go ahead and do this secure perimeter mission, and do a little combat patrol. Let me plan it and get back to you. Okay, so here's my plan. The objective of this mission is to sweep the area and clear out 60% of all pirate units. There's like 14 units on the map, so it's going to be like 8 or 9 guys to complete the objective, and then the mission's going to end. So I want to move fast on this one, because the faster you complete the missions, the more rewards you get, the better you're graded. So to move fast, I'm going to split my force into 2 halves. I've taken every infantry squad and maxed a lot of them out, and 3 of them are going to head down south and just pick off these pirates who are by themselves, 1, 2, 3, and then another 2 are going to start heading north, get into a bit of a fight with the rest of the pirates, but try not to get themselves into too much trouble until the other 3 have linked up around with them. The teams I'm using here is I've got Lim here, full strength squad, 9 guys including himself, no special weapon, so that he brings an SMG too, just a big SMG squad. I put 2 perks on him, 0.5 for more accuracy while he's not deployed or pinned down, and Berserk so he gets some AP back after he kills a unit. Working with him is going to be Darby, who I got the scout perk on so she can see further and scout out for him. She's got the suppressed guns, best armor, but there isn't many in our squad, so it doesn't cost me too much, is the idea. Only 3 people with the rifles, and then Darby herself with the machine gun to provide suppression. You need to have some suppression in this game wherever you go, so she's going to provide the suppression for Lim's SMG squad to get to work. Smoke grenade on her in case we need it. Frags on Lim in case we need it, but I just had some extra points to throw around. Sai is my sniper. I usually play her like this. Only 2 people, as low as you can go. Just no gear except a sniper rifle, just here to use that. And then my other half is Pike, maxed out again. Big squads. I managed to fit very big squads without taking, because I don't take the vehicle on this one. Don't take Roa. So Pike with soft armor, pretty reasonable rifles, and the big machine gun. Again, suppression, it'll work with Cody here, who's got better armor. Pike's is like, not so great, don't get shot at in this if you can help it. But Cody's is pretty reasonable, class 3. He's got the rocket launcher in case you run into any vehicles, but mainly, I'm not really expecting many vehicles, because usually when I play these secure perimeter ones, I feel like I never see vehicles. We'll see. But it's still useful against blowing up cover, or even just killing the boarding commandos with their heavy armor. You just blow them away with the rocket launcher. And then we've got the Crowbars, the G3s as well. Again, big squad. So all of these big squads are going to have a lot of firepower because they're bringing so many rifles, so all of their shoot actions will do a lot. And he's got the extra ammo accessory so that he can have extra shots for the rocket launcher, because otherwise I think it doesn't really come with that much. And in the interest of not over-explaining and keeping it brief, that's it. I mean, the plan might fail, but that's my plan. We're going to get into it and see if this works out the way I think it will. Let's go. Oh, almost fucked up. Now Side's back in. I took her out by accident. Bring Side down. And as you can see, I'm planning to kill one pretty much as soon as we drop, be in view range of this one. So let's see how quick we can kill pirates, I guess. Let's go.
Nox is landing. Our eyes everywhere.
You get that sometimes, where sometimes there's enemies literally in view of the starting zone on these, especially on these secure perimeter missions. So take advantage of it when you can. You're against the clock here if you want to get the highest possible score. First thing I think I'm going to do is just lock down the boarding commandos with Darby's saw, immediately get them suppressed so they can't do anything. And then I'll probably be moving up in this direction, so I can get away from this chain gun team I've spotted as well with Darby's scout perk. Very helpful when you can see this far of her. I love her as a scout. Just move up there so that we're out of range if they try to come over. So starting off, saw on these guys.
Someone else look!
Locks them down all that we need to. And then I don't think I can get these guys even when I move on them. So like I said, I'll just move out of range of them.
Moving to waypoint.
So if they do decide to move in, I don't get locked down in their chain gun, you know? Probably move to here.
Yeah.
Okay, first pirate turn is taken out of our loss. We don't see where it is. I'm gonna get Sai to start sniping here as well. So we crouch her. Snipers go straight through if they hit on these heavy armored guys. One dead.
I don't deserve this!
Cycle the bolt. Next shot. 2 dead.
Not having a good time!
Chain gun team's moving. They're starting to come around to where they might threaten Lim.
Yep.
But I'm not too worried yet.
Orders?
As long as I stay a couple of tiles diagonally out of range, in my experience, that's usually too much for these weapons teams to move up and get you. So, if their view range is there, I want to get a bit closer so I'm more accurate. I might try moving to here. I do want to close in so I can finish these guys off quickly. So I could probably kill them next turn as well if I wanted. Alright. Light them up with the SMG. Accuracy isn't great, and we're not really going to penetrate the armor with the SMG bullets because they're so low caliber. But we will just tear the armor apart if we shoot it enough, and I brought a lot of guys in this squad, as you're about to see. So we're just going to Swiss cheese them. More pirates out in the fog.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our 3 guys down here engaging about how we expected. We'll see if Lim finishes off or it's Psy. But for now, 1, 2, I think there was... Intel said we had 1 squad here, it's 2nd squad here. I think there was a 3rd squad like here. So I'm going to start my other team moving now as I planned for them. So Cody, start moving in this direction. He's going to lead the way for Pike's machine gun element as well. Alright, now Cody doesn't have the extra scouting range perk that Darby has, so I don't really want to push out with him just yet because he might get caught in the open.
Sir.
And I'll just have Pike follow behind him.
On task.
Because these two are working together. It's fun how many big infantry squads you can get in this demo if you don't bring Renu the vehicle crew. I like bringing Renu a lot, but it is fun how many infantry you can get if you don't. Because that chain gun team, I still want to see them move in on me, honestly.
Orders.
I think you can snipe them too. Okay, she can almost snipe them, but they're just out of range of the sniper. You can see if you hover over it, it shows the range. So,
Orders.
Lim, now that the pirates aren't pinned down, they're easier to hit because they're not crawling. So, hit them again. I love this shit.
Got him.
I love SMG Lim. Okay, so SMG Lim's done there. Boarding commandos. We never penetrated with Lim's SMGs until right at the end. We just tore their armor apart by shooting it so much. I'm going to stay right here, so again, I'm like 2 tiles diagonal out of range, because I do think that'll keep me safe. Chain guns ran off anyway. I do want to pursue them, because remember, our objective is to kill enemies, so I'm going to send Sai to go on like a headhunting mission to try and find them. And to facilitate that, what would make a lot of sense is to have Darby use her extra scouting perk I gave her to keep tabs on where they go. Okay, so they're pretty far out. I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to position over to here and look for the 3rd contact that the map warned us about in this direction. Not seeing them.
Yeah.
Alright, so with that in mind, I'm going to continue a...
Alright.
kind of cautious...
Heavy armor.
There we go, a bit of pushing with Cody's team. If I start shooting now, I can get on them, so I'm going to start shooting with G3s. These, well, in the game they're called Crowbars, but I know them as G3s. These guns are, like, one of the longest range, if not the longest range primary we have. Very good for this kind of engagement here. Because they're also
Flank 'em while they're shy.
really high caliber than the other rifles you get. So even at max range, even though bullets and... I'm explaining, but, you know, even as bullets and range fall off at max range you're doing less hit point damage, and you're doing less... and you're less accurate, doing less damage in general. These guns have the power to reach out this far and still do a good job. They're basically battle rifles. That's actually what they're described as. So even though these guys have such heavy armor, we can still fuck them up. I gotta not be too anxious about, you know...
Eyes on heavy armor.
I don't want to explain nothing, but... my whole point of kind of setting out here to do this, this run is I do want to keep it going. I don't want to sit here and waffle for 10 minutes per action. I thought about what you guys were saying, and I know you guys are still saying you enjoyed the last video, but I thought, like, you know what, you're right. I did sit there a lot. It was hard to edit. I tried to edit it. I was like, man, I'm just sitting here yapping. When do I play the game? So here we go. I got, similarly, the K-Packs are a bit bigger range than the other rifles. Not quite as much as the G3s, and the caliber still isn't as big. As the G3s, it's more like the other rifles. But we still got good range on these things. So we can start suppressing them there, and wearing down their armor a little.
Eyes open.
No outstanding hits yet, though. I don't mind if these guys get closer. Whenever we start a round in Menace, one of the big things we're worried about, of course, is going to be which enemy is going to go first. Because if you're in threat from an enemy that's close to you, you want to deal with them first, like the commandos at the start of this mission. But I don't mind if these guys get closer with their turn, just makes my job easier, because they can't hurt me really until they get within 4 tiles. And in this game, enemies don't tend to be able to, like, move very far and then still shoot that turn. So I'm not scared of these guys in my experience. I've played a fair bit of this game now, and as long as you keep them at a distance, these guys aren't too worrisome at this range, you know? So I'm going to let them go. I think my big thing is I want to hunt down this chain gun team and get them. So I'm going to bring Darby over a bit, because I do just really want to spot them so Sai can shoot them.
We've got movement!
Oh, another team, EMP team. Not too scared of them either. EMP team's like an AT team, and I didn't bring a vehicle, so I'm not really worried. Haven't seen them do anything against infantry yet, really. They might run off, which is going to be annoying if they do, because then I'll fail to kind of get them again. So I'll move in this direction of Darby. She's in cover if they move up and try to engage her. And then even if the chain gun team just runs off again, then she's still kind of getting closer to the boarding commanders as well, so she's not being useless of her turns, even if Sai ends up going on a wild goose chase. Now, lucky for me, these guys are going first. So Sai, I think, should be able to catch that chain gun team before they get away. These guys are going to cover.
Yeah.
I've got these call-ins, too, I can use to accelerate my pace here when I need to.
Orders.
Remember, we're trying to clear these guys out as quickly as we
Yeah.
can. If I move to here, I can't. I'm trying to move to a point where I can... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... There's no point where I can get in range of these guys and deploy straight up and get them, unfortunately. I can't move 2 tiles diagonally without going over 60 AP. It's like I was just saying, they have a hard time moving and shooting. Sometimes so do you, especially when I deploy. So in this case, I want to move closer and let them shoot me before I shoot them. So I'm going to wait with Sai, see what they want to do first. If I'm lucky, they'll move towards me, and then I can hit them with her anyway. So in the meantime, I'll use my shooters up here. A lot of boarding commandos, tons of armor here.
Yeah.
I think I'll catch those EMP guys before they get to cover, is what I'm going to decide to do here.
Yeah.
Cody will be best for that if we just move him up a little bit. Because he's got the real range of these G3s, don't forget. So I think Cody's squad with 8 guys with G3s are just going to be able to waste these guys. Well, they survived.
I tried that in space.
A few less hits than I thought. But they're still pinned, so now I can put my second salvo this turn. I only moved 1 tile, so I get 80 AP left, enough to shoot twice. Second salvo can go into these guys again. Pray for some good hits. We're getting meat. You can see that we've worked through their armor and we're starting to penetrate them now. They're going to run off. They don't want to keep dying.
Yeah.
Orders? Sir.
I'm going to keep moving to other units until we see this chain gun team move. I don't want to go before the chain gun team does. So we'll move Lim. Seeing as our job is nearly done down here, Lim wants to get up to the north and keep pace with the main attack that's going on over there. Chain gun team
Go around the bastards.
is running. Okay, I want to dash side to just, like, get
Yeah.
these fuckers. They're actually cornered now. There's a mountain there. They can't keep running away. They're real scared, I think. So to hit them, I need to move, like, 1, 2, 3, diagonal and 1 across. 1, 2, 3. I would need to move to, like, here. If Sai goes first next round, I think that I'll have them pegged. I've got them in range. And Sai should go first, or I should go first, because I've got less units. So because it goes them, then me, and they've got more units, they'll end this turn with one of theirs, which means I'll get to go first, which is nice. Okay, the boarding commanders are still unaffected. I'm still happy to let them get closer to me if they want. We'll see what they do. They can't really run much further. The pirates, especially on this mission type, seem to get a bit scared when you outmatch them this hard. But, we'll see. They're backed against the wall, so I'm just going to keep the pressure up on them, I think. Like, I could just engage them, but they're in cover. I don't want to, like, waste my time engaging them in cover. So I might get
Listen up. We're moving.
Pike Squad moving this way. I don't want Pike Squad the front line because he's got the softer armor. But just go chasing these boarding commandos and get after them while I can. Lock them down before they escape. Finish off one of Cody's shots there.
Why so hostile?
Alright, now remember, now that it's our first turn, because you don't notice it there because it goes so fast because they're in the fog. It doesn't show us their movement. But then all the other pirate movements just moved. Or all the other pirate units just moved, sorry. Gene's in place. We've caught these guys like I wanted to. So we're going to deploy so we can fire the sniper. Excellent accuracy because they're in the open. One's gone.
Flank.
Two's gone. And they're pinned. I'm keeping good pace so far, but I apologize in advance for when I inevitably make a bad mistake because I'm playing too quick. But that's the price of trying to make entertaining content, alright?
Orders?
I've been slow my whole life in XCOM.
Yeah.
But this game you can actually play really quickly, which I like. If I'm not, like, over-commentating so much. So, not just to make it more watchable for you guys, but I was kind of curious to see if I could do this too. A bit quicker than my usual plodding pace. We've got Winning Commandos there. I can suppress them, but again, I'm not scared of them until they get closer. So at this point, the better move for like actually hurting them is just shooting. I can go two different actions here. The first action is better placed shots if you want to like do hit point damage. Like you can imagine it like they're taking their time to aim for like hearts and heads. But the second shot is faster rate of fire, just gets more let out. But less hit point damage. Again, you can imagine their shots aren't quite as well placed. The accuracy is a bit lower too. So I think of how much lower the accuracy is because we're really far away. I'm going to be better off going for the 2 shots of semi-auto rather than the sustained fire option that's just 1 this turn. If I suppress them a bit.
Deflected.
I mean, it didn't do much. Again, I think I'm out of their range to be scared of them. But I also did forget that...
Can't get invited to the ball and not dance.
I forgot my Darby squad in this run is only 3 guys and her. Usually I run Darby squad pretty big, so she'd have a bit more firepower there. But she's kind of just like a little scout team in this run that I'm doing her right now. So I kind of... That explains why she didn't really do much there. I kind of forgot. Okay, so they're in the open.
Orders.
Who goes next?
Sir.
What's ideal range for your K-Pack Pike? You want to be at range 4, ideally. So we might just keep stepping forward and engaging with Pike here. You can step 1 tile, not diagonally, but straight in one direction, and still have your 80 AP to engage twice. I know I can also deploy to get more accuracy, but because I want to keep pace, just imagine that, you know, we're keeping our pace here by cinematically walking forward while firing our guns at the enemy. Got another one.
Contact.
One thing that's very true about this game is that you don't need to be in cover as long as you can keep the enemies managed and suppressed. Suppression is king. Unlike XCOM, where, you know, it'd be pretty hard to imagine just doing this where you're just moving in the open. It's nice because some maps are really open like this. It's a combined arms game, not as zoomed in as XCOM. You know, an XCOM map's really just like this big. So, as long as you know what you're doing, you can absolutely, you know, just step through the open and use fire as your cover, rather than actual literal boulders you hide behind. But in this case, that's easier to do as well. Not very little threat to me, because we've caught these shotgun guys in the open. So right now, it's a turkey shoot. I'm just messing these guys up, basically. Speaking of which, I want to get Lim over here to kill these guys. I was thinking about bringing Cody down to shoot these breachers up. But that, again, slows my pace, because Lim's not doing anything right now. If I run Lim over, Lim can be the one who handles these breaching commandos.
Moving.
And then Cody can keep the fun going up topside. I gotta finish off that EMP team, too. Okay, now Cody can finish off the EMP team, or it can be someone else. They're suppressed. It's just a guy of EMP, right? I feel like if Darby locks down the commandos next turn, then Lim can probably run up, tap fire the EMP team to finish them, and it'll proc his Berserk perk I gave him, where he'll get some AP back for killing them. So we'll leave them for Lim to eat, I think, and it'll just be more efficient to move this way with Cody. Even if Cody just ends up shooting these pirates. Though again, trying to stay as efficient as possible here for my tempo. These guys aren't good to shoot right now. This guy, sorry, there's only one left. Oh no, there's 2 of them. These commanders aren't good to shoot because they're pinned down from all the suppression. So because they're staying low, they're harder to hit. So I'm just going to keep advancing with Cody in this direction, see what I run into. Because we need to kill more enemies more faster. Just creeping. Alright. That chain gun team is well within range of me. And, oh dear, I think they're going to be able to get me real nasty. I'm going to go in this direction. that might be a mistake, because now they're going to enfilade into Pike Squad, though, if they get on me, but hopefully they won't get into Pike Squad. I also could have thought of that a little bit more tactically and thought, I'll have first round, so I can just walk up on them and shoot them at the start of next round. But hey,
Orders, sir.
it's like I'm saying,
Orders.
you play a little faster, you make a few little old mistakes. But I still can, right? I still can actually move back up. No one else is going to threaten me, right? Darby's maybe in range, but I've given her the best armor, and she's probably not really in danger of them. I think they're still too far away. Especially because they've been suppressed, so they're stuck and deployed. They have to spend 20 AP to get up and move towards me anyway. So they really won't be able to shoot me on the move. All these little isolated units are just stuck and fucked right now. So yeah, I think I'm fine actually. Move Cody back up. I will be in range because I forgot I have insane range because of these G3s and it's a huge rifle squad. Cody doesn't even look at what we're doing. But we're going to G3 these guys. Just obliterate them. They're done. They're not quite done, but they're close to done. And now with second shot, we can go ahead and again, best rifle for the job in my whole strike force. Hit these guys with the G3s. Just obliterated. No sweat.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, Maxing. Okay, they're running to cover. They're just so trapped.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of the easiest mission types. I think if you get good at this game and you keep the enemy locked down with suppression all the time, like you can make a lot of the missions feel easy as long as you never fuck up and give the enemy a chance to get fire superiority on you. But that said, this is definitely one of the easiest mission types consistently, I think, because the enemy's always really spread out and they haven't got a lot of cover, and you just go around and turkey shoot them. It's just like a safari. You just go around, you just go hunting for pirates. Speaking of which...
Stupid Philistines!
Goodbye. Psy, hop up. They're fleeing. Okay, Psy... Going up this way is more efficient towards the foe. But I don't know who's behind Psy, and she will die the minute anyone gets in range of her, because she's wearing t-shirts, her whole squad.
Get there, yes.
So we'll run her this way instead, so she's further away from the fog, because I don't control the fog. Now, with that said...
Orders.
I think you can just let them flee, actually. You can just let them flee because they're fleeing. That's like John Madden. Football's a sport. But you can see there from their flag that they're morale broken, so they're just gonna run off the map this turn, I think. So with that in mind,
Orders.
I'm gonna have Darby use the LMG to lock these guys down. Well, not very well.
They really hate us.
An okay amount, but not a huge amount. She can move to the right one.
Sir.
Once again, I will get first of the next turns. So I think it's still fine to, like, move in with Lim. What's your ideal range in that graph down the bottom? It's 2 tiles. 1, 2. Okay, just start running in this way. We've got them locked down. Even if they were to stand up, move towards you, and shoot once, your armor's pretty good. I think you'd be...
Who, sir?
Pretty okay. You'd be pretty okay. Meanwhile, Cody and Pike can keep working on their own up here. Let's start moving Pike towards this boulder cover. These guys should be suppressed, right? They should be pretty damn locked down. I won't move again, because if I move this one last tile, I won't have enough AP to move back from it, and that means if I bumble into someone, it's going to be a problem, so... Won't get greedy, stay right there. I hear jetpacks behind me, so I should probably watch out. EMP team, I think, would like to leave now. Yeah, they're out. So that counts as being destroyed, that's why we don't mind letting them leave. Routing is fine, too.
Orders.
I don't see anyone behind. Gonna suppress again. Okay, they're pinned now. So now Darby could move in to help with Lim, but honestly I think Lim's SMG squad are going to be such good executioners here that she isn't needed. So I'll start running her in this direction to go assist, link up with the main force in a few turns.
Yeah.
Gonna get Psy running because these guys aren't going anywhere, and just in case someone's running up behind Psy, like I was saying before, do not want that little surprise to happen to me. Oh, does that team have a turn? I should have shot them first if they do.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of them just in case they have a turn coming.
Sir.
We don't want to see that.
Yep.
Pike, if you move to the boulder, can you shoot? Yeah, okay. Let's get Pike moving to the boulder.
Sit rep, scavengers.
Okay. Pike can get engaged from this side, but he should have some cover from it. So I'm going to go ahead and engage there. That might be it might be a mistake to have moved Pike like this, because these guys might actually punish him. No. They're going for, like, cover over here. But they're not being very smart. They're just, like, scared, I think. They're just running off. Pike moving up like that is going to let Cody move up. We'll come back to Cody, because we go with Lim next. Lim, I'm just firing and moving here, trying to get on the flank of these guys so I can take them out.
Move it, Marines!
And I think we've just got around their cover. It's not quite like XCOM where, you know, oh, because you're not one tile over, you don't get through the half cover of the rock. You can see diagonals there. Diagonal here, diagonal here. So they've got very shitty cover because the game's reflecting the fact that, like, well, I mean, you're basically around the rock. Speaking of which... Not too many hits yet.
They're shooting us!
But we're working on it. I can have Cody chase after these pirate scavs. Probably. I still need lots and lots of kills. And I know they're over there, so there's no reason to not come over here. I'm pretty sure they'll still be in range because of the big punch of the G3s. Whoa, 2 squads. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna put a gun run just to clean him up quicker, I think. Because I'm not feeling like I'm gonna be under too much threat.
Fire mission
I feel like that
underway.
because the strafing run can, like, bounce back onto him. It's not 100% accurate, so if you put more runs near them there, because I don't need them anywhere else,
Yeah.
might work out. First move here, because these guys are still pinned, and of course when you're pinned, you lose your turn. First move here is going to be
Sir!
Orders?
Cody
Orders!
shooting both these squads to try and keep them in place for the gun run so we don't waste it. So first shots go out from Cody. You just have so much power when your squad's this big.
They scare easy.
Just so much power when you build big rifle squads like this. Lockdown. You can probably keep moving, but I won't get greedy because again I might bump into someone.
Yeah.
Now, because they're pinned, they're just going to get finished off by that gun run when we call it in.
Orders?
Orders?
Lim can get around the side now. Hello, Pirate Boarding Commandos. Now we're fully around the cover. We have excellent accuracy.
Keep it up!
They're almost dead.
Engaging hostile!
Darby doesn't need help with that. Those guys are just dead men walking.
Orders?
So we'll get Darby coming over here. She can start screening the fog for Psy on the right, which lets Psy run directly without being afraid of getting flanked by anyone that we don't know about. While she's also on the move to help out with the main force. Psy moves up behind. Then we'll finish them off next round. Gun run should be right on schedule.
Bring in more of that!
And we're just going to need a little bit of finishing them off, but not too much. Pike can start advancing in this direction, looking for more targets to hunt down. And we are just on a kill, no capture mission right now. We're just going crazy with it. No more contact spotted.
Movement!
Yep, there we go. Okay. So, again, we saved that last bit of AP on our move so that now that we've seen the enemy, we can back up. In this direction, technically exposes me to maybe bumping into guys in this way. So even though it's a little bit less further away from them, I'm going to go backwards so that I don't bump into more guys on the left.
Yeah. Orders?
Orders! Sir!
Okay. So we can just finish them off. We can move up. How far are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tiles away. So we won't be able to move and shoot on them this turn.
Yeah. Orders?
I think first things first, I'm just going to finish off these commandos. Goodbye.
Great shot!
And then Lim can catch up with the rest of the force. The whole southern half of the force is now catching up. Because we move someone else first, we get the opportunity to let the AI push these scavs into us. And now that they're into us, now we have a way easier time of, like, moving up and gaining on them, right? Like, we can go 1, 2, 3 up like this, and we'll be in range of the G3s.
Yeah, I got something here!
But you got more contact. Okay, engage these guys first. Pike can handle them. Contact on the right, let him up. Lock him down. God.
Faster going out than coming in.
It's just too easy when you got 8 G3s in your squad. These guns are so good.
Yeah.
Lock them down.
Orders.
I feel like I just heard a pirate undeploy over here. But first, Pike needs to lock these pirate scavs down as well. Platoon, online. Get that fire going out. Pour it on. And mess them up. And isolating the enemy like this, they're just not going to be able to get fire superiority back from me. Once they've lost it, they've lost it. Usually in, well, especially in the harder missions in this demo,
Finally.
it's obviously when you're outnumbered, that's when things are going to get tough. But this mission type is so easy because the enemy almost never outnumbers you. You just bump into like 1 or 2 guys on their own,
Orders.
and you're just executing them. You're absolutely just executing them. Well, I'm playing too fast. The game's like, hold on, what's going on? Okay, these guys might be moving. Get your shots off, Cody. Finish them all off. Again, we don't want to keep firing into the pinned down guys because all that's doing is just playing into them getting better cover. That squad off, though.
Well, it just wasn't your day, buddy.
Orders.
Orders?
If they're going to stay pinned, we can get Cody moving. I got to be careful now because... not Cody Pike. Got to be careful now because I've taken out enough of the enemy units that they will get the first round, or first turn of the new round. So these guys will get to shoot at me if I don't repin them now. So with that in mind, we'll just go ahead and hit them like this. Keep them locked down. Keep that fire superiority maintained. But well, I don't think I need to go in this direction because I think if I kill these 2 units, actually, we'll be all sewn up. So actually, just go ahead and advance on them a bit, which I should have done first. Because your ideal range is going to be 4 tiles, we can see. Keep the fire coming. Mop them up and let's secure the perimeter.
Engaged.
That's all there is left to do, I think. Just in case we need more over there, should Darby run over? Just in case, she won't be needed over here, I think. We're about to clean these 2 up pretty solidly, I'm pretty certain. Maybe I shouldn't get cocky. Might save me a turn. Come over here. Come over here.
Move it,
I can double tap the left mouse button to speed up their animations. Because we can mop this mission up, I think.
Sir.
Go ahead and deploy Cody finally to get that extra accuracy bonus. I just haven't felt like I needed it and I wanted to keep moving. But seeing now that I'm basically at the end of the mission, we can just go extra accuracy up deployment. 762 downrange.
Another for me. The rest of y'all just keep twiddling your thumbs.
And some more down there. As long as we can finish these couple off, we're done.
Orders?
So deploy. Shots out.
Hits confirmed.
That poor
Dope is green.
woman is like the last one left. Can I get up there and get on her? Maybe? I think I might be out of range. Yeah, it's that thing we were just saying of like, I'm actually going to be one turn later than I want to be here, unfortunately. Oh, unless I get out of the way and Sai can hit the shot, actually. Get out of the way so Sai can take that shot. Sai might be able to save me a turn and win me the mission on turn 10 here, hopefully. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not quite in range. I'm not sure. I'll have to move diagonally too. No, I won't be able to get them. Dang it! It's alright.
Go. Go.
On her way.
I guess 11 turns is fast enough. Kill him, Cody. And that should be it.
It's worth an investment.
Rippy, wrap it up. What do you think? I think my other one I did was like an hour and a half. And I know, this is what I'm doing, trying to do a faster playthrough for those of you who just want to see the game and not some dumb streamer yap the whole time. Is I was trying to edit it, and I was like, I'm just talking so much in between my actions. Let's get it going. What do you think? Was this too fast? Do I need to slow down? Let me know. I might wait to record my next Menace gameplay video until I see what you think of this style. Does help that the mission is a lot easier, though. Sorry that the mission might be, might be a bit too easy. But that is how these secure perimeters go, it's just a bug hunt. You're just walking around, Just mopping them up real quick. Really, next time I would do one of these, I should probably bring less people so that I can get more logistic stars, because then you don't just get rated on speed in this game, but you can also get rated on if you don't use your full supply cap. But then again, the question is, if you bring less supply value in your strike force to get these stars, but then you take longer because you brought less people, is it worth it? I mean, Psy only really shot that chain gun team, but then again, Psy also only costs like 40 supplies, so I don't know. I haven't really experimented with using less supplies than normal yet, so I don't know like how much you have to cut down. Like if you only have to cut 50 supplies to get 5 stars, that would be a big thing. But if you have to cut like 200, then, you know, that would be a bigger deal. Also, anyway, rewards, we have a very nice looking SMG here versus a mounted chain gun, medium vehicle medium. Medium vehicle medium, what does that mean, Beagle? Modular vehicle medium. Give me 1 second to think about it. I haven't used a mounted chain gun before. Like, I played a bunch of runs other than the one you're watching right now. This definitely ain't my first. I love this demo. And I haven't got to use it yet, so it'd be cool to try it. But, like, I think the main bonus of it seems to be it's cheaper as well, so you can save money by bringing it on your vehicle. But all the stuff I've tried on stream and not on YouTube yet, because I haven't done any YouTube videos of this yet, really. I still want to show off to you guys, too, and we've got to try this on the stream, and I want to do it again. I love SMG Squad Lim in this demo. I've very quickly fallen in love with that style of him. And this is the SMG he has already, just better. 2 more bullets per burst per person instead of 5, now it's 7. So, I mean, it's already ripping people up. I look forward to it ripping up even more with this one. I think we're going to go with the high cap. Go with our Tommy guns. Couple of kills for Lim. But the south side was pretty empty of contact, as the mission briefing intel screen suggested. Intel was good on this mission. It didn't lie to us. So a couple of kills for Lim. 1 for Pike, 1 for Gene. But mainly it was just all the Cody show. Just because, you know, 8 guys with G3s. Just get out there and kill. Cody wasn't even shooting. He's just holding his rocket launcher in case we needed it. But, oh, he's overconfident now. Maybe I am too. We'll see how the next mission goes. If it's, I don't know what type it's going to be yet. We've got to pick one. But, yeah. Especially because this is like a long-range, no-cover, open country kind of map. A big rifle squad armed with the longest, hardest-hitting rifle we have, these battle rifles, they're just going to shred, and indeed they did. They were just like 2-shotting squads, it was crazy. And they were like full-suppressing squads in 1 40 AP salvo. It's just... When you don't bring a vehicle, you can get a lot of infantry going. And I like with Cody, I like when you have the big infantry squads, like, one of them, like Pike or Cody, I usually bring the Class 2 armor on. In this case, I felt Pike would be a bit further away, typically of the MMG, while Cody might want to get in close to go full auto of the G3s, because yes, they get even better. At close range, you can spray with them, and they're really fucked up. Nobody likes having full auto 7.62 NATO fired at them at point blank. No one likes that. But anyway, yeah, Cody shredded. Good job, Cody. Alright, so, onwards. I think between these 2 choices, especially because the last mission in the chain is going to be Repel counterattack, it's going to be a base defense, I do typically like going the infantry platoon style. I love using the vehicles, I love Rewa so much, but, because I love combined arms, obviously. It's one of the big things I love about this game, bringing to the table. But that said, I think I'm going to keep the infantry spam going for this run, because I think that's more efficient typically for base defenses. And the take a Bombmaker job, it's 1 skull, and it could be cool to get an explosive item, but it's got a modular vehicle medium also as one of its main rewards to choose from, and if I'm not really planning to use the vehicle in this run, then I kind of like the idea of getting an infantry accessory instead, and getting more supplies for the final fight as well, so I can fit even more shit into my infantry platoon for the base defense. So I think I'm going to go clear IEDs. Let's do it. Okay, so I've got my plan ready for this one. So it's very similar to last time. Again, these missions aren't typically too rough on me, I find, but I'm always ready to, you know, I haven't played... Okay, I played like 50 hours of this demo. I played a shitload of it. But I'm always ready for something to go wrong. If you get overconfident, as Cody is here. But typically because, as you can see, again, it's a big wide open map, contact spread out. It's just like the last map in that sense. So if we can get through these guys and kill them fast enough, they're just not going to be close enough together that they can get effective fire superiority under me. I'll maintain control of the firefights, I'll keep them pinned down. You keep them locked down like that, they don't even get turns. It just feels unfair and oppressive at that point if I can maintain my strategy that well. So, once again, very similar to last time, I'm going to have Cody and Pipe working together on the middle of the map, and I'm going to have Darby and Lim working together on the right side of the map with Sai in between. The thing to note here is the objectives is we have to destroy these IEDs. You don't have to get up to them or anything, you just gotta get in range and shoot them, just blow them up. I'm not planning to worry about these two because I'm going to use my strategic call-ins, my missile strike, and my gun run to kill these two, one for each. I know the missile strike will do it, unless the missile strike gets really unlucky. The gun run usually should do it, I think. I think I've killed one of the gun run before without any help. And just note as well, okay, we've changed things around a little bit because we've got the new high cap SMG on for Lim. Wide open is like not the best place to be SMGing, as we saw in the last map too. A lot of running around before you can be effective. It's not like being in a town where it's going to be better. But that said, like, as long as you keep the enemies like suppressed and they're isolated from each other like this, I think Lim will do fine. Do note I've taken the smoke off of Darby. I've taken one person off her as well because Lim's new SMG costs more. So to fit it within the limit, I've taken the smoke off Darby. Oh no, I've taken a person off Darby to keep the strike force within the limit because she's quite expensive. And she wasn't doing much shooting anyway. She's mainly a scout and a suppressor. So neither of those roles are diminished by lowering her squad size. And in return then, I put the smoke onto Cody's squad because Cody's squad is like my one big worry. Before I say that too, though, I did have just enough left over that because I took the frag grenades off Lim as well, I gave one more person to Jean and gave her SMGs, Lim's old SMGs, because why not? I could afford it, and it gives her a little bit of shooting in a pinch if she really needs it. But other than that, everyone's the same. And again, here is my concern for this mission. These two units here. We don't have perfect information in this game, but we can see, okay, infantry, 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 infantry. We don't know what these four are. They could be anything. We don't know what these two are. They could be anything. But we do know that these two are vehicles. That's pretty scary. Vehicles, when I don't bring Rewa as a vehicle of our own. I mean, we've only got one reliable way to kill these things, and that's hitting them with Cody's rocket launcher. So that's why I gave Cody the smoke, because if I get caught in a bad situation, it's like a flamethrower truck or something that drives up, I might need to smoke myself to live and get into position, because this thing can be cumbersome to deploy and use. But if they're just like little shitty trucks, little Toyota Technicals, and I get a good engagement on them, like they blunder into my line of sight before they can shoot, and I just get free shots on them, I don't think I should have to worry too much. I just got tabbed. War Thunder tried to launch. What the hell? Anyway, War Thunder Herder was in the Combined Arms. Like, hey kid, you want to play this? Okay, but that's the plan, really. Just going to be these two moving up the middle and taking on these two units and blocking for these vehicles when they come down the road or across the open, and also dealing with these guys as they come down. And these two will hopefully be able to kill these two IEDs. Strategic call-ins kill these two IEDs. I don't want to have to go after these. It'll take forever. So pray for me that the strategic call-ins take care of these with no problem. I can kind of cheese the mission way quicker. And then it'll be Lim and Darby's team moving to blow up these two IEDs and killing these pirates on the right side. The units are close enough together that we are within range to support each other if needed. Sai will be in the center to be able to support the fighting on both sides. And if I can clear the way for her, Sai's sniper rifle will be able to take out that far IED without me needing to get up too close to it, because neither Darby nor Lim are good at long-range fighting, so Sai can follow them if she isn't needed on the left, if the fight goes well for these two squads, and she can pick off that far IED probably to wrap up the mission. Yeah, there was something else I was going to say there. Oh yeah, in the planning also, I don't know if you noticed, but I've measured out my distances already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... like both these squads are in range of shooting those IEDs just by moving straight north, so they can maximize the efficiency of their tiles, of how many tiles they can move without having to run diagonals, because diagonals take more time. Just run straight up, into cover, engage these guys, and hopefully just keep going straight up till we hit that IED. Well, don't hit the IED, but you know, don't step on it, but shoot it. That's the plan! Let's get straight into it. Oh, and I'm saving my XP for perks, because I want to try and get another perk onto Lim for the last mission. I've decided I want to just try and go all in on SMG Squad Lim. I've already done it a bit. I'm going to try to get Run and Gun for his last perk. Really build him tall this run. So let's get in there, let's earn some XP, and let's see what's going on.
Time gonna shut up and color, boys. Yet.
Yeah. Just gone. Nice shooting. Goodbye. Oh! I felt that one. Are you gonna come towards me? Or gonna run? No, they're running, man.
Impressive!
Let's get those strikes in and get these done.
Coordinates received. Fire mission underway.
It's like, whoa, oh my god! Beagle's gonna get in a fight! Nah, it's fucking dead. Get the fuck out of here. Get our contacts on. Oh my god! Fire missions. Ah, shit. Hey, fuckers. The truck could be around here, we saw before, but I reckon I'm just gonna kill these guys and pop my berserk. Yeah, they're gone. Pike, lock those commandos down. No one gets... No one gets turns but me. No one gets turns but me. Don't need to go any further than my main squad. No reason to get out of my own too much. They're dead.
Hostile neutralized.
In case you can't see the screen, I just killed some people. They're dead. Or at least one of them.
Go on and get.
Nice, they're
Nice
dead.
grouping, bud.
Should be able to get that nice, mobile, flexible saw on them, and because they're in the open, the suppression is going to be good.
Enemy is suppressed.
I think you can waste them. Oh. Get engaged. What's going? That's that. Easy, man. Easy, man. They should probably make the, They should probably make the AI. They're probably going to bring the AI in to, defend the objective a little bit better on that one, I think. But, you know, early access, or not even early access, demo and all. It's an easy run. I don't even know if I should put this one up. This one's... For my first run of the game, it's easier than my other ones. It's too... nothing to see. I'll probably cut through this one nice and quick then and just go to the last mission. Hey, what is that? Ren demo. Specifically designed to cause maximum armor damage and render body armors useless quickly. Oh. Specifically designed to cause maximum armor damage and... You know what? Let me just read this for a second. Hang on. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. Okay, I've had the boarding jumpsuit before. It's the same one the breaching commandos get, and it is cool. It is kind of neat to be able to like jump jet around because you can go over blockers, like things that get in the way. So that's kind of handy. Doesn't make it that much faster, but otherwise, yeah. But oh my god, the Ren demo, I haven't got to use before, and that is, well, I mean, that's definitely going on limb. That's +2 damage for every single bullet. Each bullet gets +2 damage, plus 15 armor damage? Are you fucking serious? That's like doubling the armor damage on the bullets. -15 armor penetration, but that's fine, because you don't need to penetrate it, you're just gonna rip it apart. Okay, yes fucking please. Take that. And I'm back. I just took a night off, had slept for the rest of the night after that last one. Now we're back for the last mission in the chain. There's some news after I woke up. MENACE Demo confirmed to be coming out for the public for all of you on just a few days on September 29th. So that's good. That thoughtless comment I was making before, whether I left it in or not, of me being like, oh, this is how you guys should do it when you get access to the game or something. It's going to be real. You're going to have access to it soon. I also saw something else. I saw one of the devs. I saw that they're nerfing some things that are making look too good on the stream, which is good. I like that because I think this game can be really hard in its hard situations. But as we've seen, I think with this run, some of the missions, if you play them well enough, can be really kind of too easy. And actually, it changed my mindset because normally, you know, as a showman as well, I would probably feel bad about being like, oh, you know, if we're doing too good at the game, I got to start lowering my supply costs a bit too much so I can make it a bit harder again, or be artificial somehow, something like that. Like try and make it look a bit harder or something to show the game off in a better light. Make it look as fun and dynamic and engaging as I know it to be. But hey, I mean, if they're gonna rein stuff in that's too strong, that I show off like that, then hey, I have another superpower in my arsenal. Then if I just dominate the game as hard as I can get this game looking in better balance shape for when its early access comes out, which is hopefully soon. So hey, I don't feel so bad. Let's take SMG Limb to the final mission, and let me just try hard. Let me go as hard as I can. So I'm gonna do the planning, and then we'll get into the last mission. See you in a second. Alright, here's our operation. Daytime is dusk, weather clear. We just have to stop these pirates from getting into this, like, very faded blue, this grey zone in the center. The longer they're in this objective zone, the more we lose objectives, so we gotta stop them or we lose the mission. To keep them at bay, I'm positioning Cody with the rocket launcher over on the west flank, Pike with the MMG over on the east flank, and then I'll have Darby down on the south by herself. The map doesn't say that we're expecting much contact down here, and I expect these guys will come in like this. I'm expecting the south will be largely ignored until like the pirate outcast reinforcements, the endless pirate horde, start spawning and coming in. Few changes and additions to the squad. We got more supplies to spend because of the last operation giving us that reward. So now I upped Darby's squad to have one more person, I believe, give her a little bit more firepower. Lim is now using the rend ammo, which is going to be making the SMG even scarier. I am looking forward to that. What else? Took away one person from Jeansy's squad so that we could get it into Darby's squad. And also switched to the Arc so that she has longer range fire, because this mission's all about holding them at bay at longer ranges. So if we do end up needing the guns, probably won't be the SMG as much in this case. Apart from that, I think everyone else is pretty normal. Oh yeah, I took the smoke grenade off Cody. I don't think I'll need it in the watchtowers. I just wanted to fit that extra person on Darby much more. Apart from that, yeah, I mean, these missions can be tough if you don't keep them at bay on the outside, because they just rush into the objective zone of the trucks in one turn before you can even stop them. But as long as you hold the walls and don't let the enemy inside your perimeter, you can generally make these look pretty clean, so let's see if I can do it this time. Let's get out there.
0311 has landed and continuing on foot. Keep it tightened by the...
Eyes open.
Hop on in, alright. Boarding Commandos in sight already over there.
Sir!
They're the first units I want to deal with. I want to get into these watchtowers, but I also want to make sure those guys can't do nothing to me when they get here. You can suppress enemy infantry even while they're inside their transports, because the transports are open-topped. So while it was my goal to immediately get into this watchtower, I think what I'll do this turn is try and lock you down first and start running Lim over. I didn't mention it when I was telling you about what my squad position plan is, but I've got Sai and Lim in the center here, and they're just waiting to see where they're needed. Sai, the sniper, can snipe pretty far. In fact, she can almost hit that truck already. So she can provide support to a lot of the base, both west and east sides here as needed.
Orders?
And then Lim is just waiting here with our big powerful SMG squad. Again, just waiting and seeing if there's a problem on either side. Lim reacts. He's our reaction force.
Sir!
But yeah, in this case, I think I'm gonna lock that truck down. So we're gonna deploy. MMG up.
Dope is green.
Double suppress them.
Contact!
If they're gonna rain in the power some things, I think one thing that makes this game easy to lock the enemy down and too easy to lock the enemy down in sometimes, so far would be my experience with the MMG. It's so efficient. Oh, they're in immediately. Be able to fire twice. I think if it was like 60 AP to fire, if I could only fire like once per turn, it might be less crazy, but I've given that feedback in the feedback report thing. I've probably given them too much feedback. They're probably like, stop sending us get notifications. But hopefully it's helpful. Anyway, game will be out for you guys. Demo will be out for you guys in a couple of days, so you can try it for yourself, see what you think. So, you can see that they started really close, and they've gone into the objective zone immediately. If this round ends and they're still alive, and let's be honest, they're probably going to be, then they're going to take away objective from me, and objective success from me, and I don't want that to happen. So I think the first thing I'll do is drop you to a knee and try and engage these guys. Do note that they're fully pinned in their suppression bar, so they don't get a turn. Otherwise, they would get to go after getting out of the transport, which would make them very scary. So I had a lot of trouble with these defense missions until I learned that the trick is not just blowing them up with rockets before the vehicles get in, but also just suppress the vehicles as they're coming in, and then they can't do anything when they get there. But you still got to clean them up, or else they're going to get objective cost on us, which we don't want to have happen. And we've got these friendly guard squads as well to help us, which is nice. They're cute. They've just got shitty little carbines, but they've also got
Scavengers.
not very good armor, but they've got some level of armor. They've got tons of grenades.
Orders?
Orders?
And they make those carbines look pretty good. Like, there's a decent amount of them in the squad, so they're always a good help to have. They always do a good job of, like, holding the line. Little Imperial Guards, basically.
Orders!
We're gonna have Lim come over and get into it here. Target's in cover. I'd like to move to a position where the target is not in cover to me.
Move it, Marines!
Because right away, Lim's got a job to do. No cover now that we've flanked him.
Get some!
Yeah, I mean, they're still going to be alive to the end of this round, but they're not going to be alive much longer than that. That rend ammo really does, like, tear that armor up.
Run the bodies for trinkets!
Okay, those guys are going to want some help.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put Darby in the tower yet, because I might run over to help here. Pike should be able to help next turn, now that I think of it.
Orders?
But if Darby's not doing anything here, there's no point in her holding the tower, you know. She'd have to get pretty close, though. 1, 2, 3... I think if she ran all the way to here, she could probably help. Just depends how soon enemy reinforcements will start coming in.
Oscar Mike.
I'm gonna run over and see if I can help. I want to help these guys out. I don't want to leave them in the lurch. Okay, we can't see there, but if I move up one more tile... I got a really good sight. I can only see to the edge of the map. Then next turn I'll have them in sight. They might not have good cover to me. I don't know. They've got cover there, because the vehicles count as cover as well. But it should allow Darby to light them up. I can probably just give him a spray of the LMG next turn, or maybe even 2 if needed, and then run to the tower after if any more enemies show up. Alright, more incoming. We don't have them dealt with yet. We're going to want to suppress them next turn if we can. Cody can hop into the tower with my last action this turn. No contact, so Cody's just going to pass turn. And then the pirates are going to be coming in. We got a chain gun team. Chain gun team. Chain gun team. All their fire supporters one side. That's supporting commandos. Okay, those guys are more of a problem.
Heavy armor.
They're straight out too. That's a nice move. That thing goes fast. Oh shit. They're gonna be able to hit Cody. Oh shit.
Your mistakes are catching up!
I might have got lucky there. I think the tower might have made it a bit less likely for them to get that flashbang to hit me accurately. If Cody's stunned, this will be tough.
See you, Buck.
No, we're okay, we're okay. Okay, so if that flashbang had been a bit more accurate there, that could have been pretty scary. But we're okay. I can take out one of them right away with a rocket. It just means Cody's side is actually going to be a bit more in danger than usual. Okay, because we've got a laser truck 2 here that's going to light up Cody's tower. And that's going to hurt. That tower can be blown up like a vehicle with enough repeated fire, so you got to watch out for that. These chain gun teams are just at the range of the rocket. But I got to deal with these commandos. If these commandos aren't dealt with, they're going to be a huge problem. They're going to rush up to Cody, use thermite grenades and more flashbangs. They will start scoring hits if they don't keep being unlucky. And then Cody's team is going to be isolated and stunned on their own on the side and will be forced to run Lim over to deal with it. So this squad's got to wait. Because first things first, we got to deal with these guys.
Rocket!
Get one of them on like that. Rocket's really good for taking out these power armored, or not power armored, these highly armored guys. Then we'll hit them with the G3s. Nice shooting. Good. You needed those hits to pin him down there. That's good.
They scare easy.
Nice job from the guards.
Get him, Pog.
Fortunately, I didn't help these guys out in time because I decided to go for the breaching commandos first.
Sit tight. Eyes open.
Orders?
Okay,
Sir.
Pike. I think Pike's going to want to get to that tower before it's too late. Though, I might get it to it over here so I can also support this side, because if I go to this tower, I think I'll be out of range of this tile. But if I go to this tower, I should be able to cover these objective tiles and these ones as well. So I'm going to run to this tile, to this tower. It's important to cover the whole objective area. Okay, now we're in place. That's your turn done. Ooh. No one got hit, just a tower, I think.
Orders?
Orders?
Guards took those guys out.
Yeah.
I got medium accuracy to keep shooting these guys. I've only got limited ammo on side of the sniper. But getting these guys out of the zone is important. How many are left? 3 guys left, so I couldn't kill them all even if I wanted to. Alright, in that case, hold it. Leave it as it is.
Orders?
Darby might want to come back over after she's lit these guys up for this turn. Like, give them some suppression.
Pressing fire!
We come in peace!
These guys really need help because they're pinned and taking a lot of losses. I think I will LMG again.
They're suppressed.
Just to lock that team down. Leaves Pike's whole turn for engaging these guys next turn instead of him having to do this. And now Darby can start running back, because I think Darby's going to need to come help reinforce Cody on the side. And because I don't have the vehicle, it's a bit slower to reposition. Oh, I'm getting engaged too. Those pirate outcasts there engage and then move off. The outcasts are the shittiest pirate unit there is, at least that I've seen in the demo. They basically have 0 armor, and they just have these like bolt-action rifles that aren't very good at all. They're definitely the swarm unit.
Orders?
Yeah.
But all bullets hurt, you know, enough firepower from them does get scary.
Orders?
Yeah.
And on missions like these, they just keep coming, so you do got to watch out for it. I might run Sai over to this tower and try to get her in it. At the very least, because I'm not going to engage these guys this turn. I don't want to waste the ammo. I think it's just too slim a shot. I'm going to get up. At least come over to these boxes. Maybe move all the way to these ones. It's just that chain gun team's going to come up, so no, don't go there yet. In fact, maybe I shouldn't have come over, because if that chain gun team gets to deploy and gets on the side, it could be really bad for her. I'll deploy right there for now. But maybe I shouldn't have done that. This pirate truck's going around the long way, trying to get some cover behind this building, I think. This warehouse. Okay, now Lim will start bringing over. Again, I'll probably get you into cover in case those chain gun teams deploy. I don't want you easily flanked. Though if I go here, it's only 2 tiles to flank these guys and finish them off next turn, which would be nice. You've got reasonable enough armor, right? I reckon you can get away with moving to here, and flanking and destroying these guys next turn for me would be nice. I don't think these chain gun teams will get to deploy this turn. I reckon they'll have to turn, and that slows them down. If they're driving straight, they're pretty fast. But otherwise, because they have to turn... Uh-oh, that one's just going straight, though. No, okay, yeah. Once they have to turn, it does slow down their momentum a lot. Because with vehicles, it's a lot faster to just go straight forward than it is to turn or reverse.
Sit rep, scavengers.
Okay, we got contacts getting out.
Sit rep, scavengers.
Scavs. Oh, you guys are running the wrong way, though. Arguably. That's a boneheaded move from you guys.
Eyes on.
More scavs coming in.
Movement!
Oh, what the hell? There's...
Been waiting on you!
Oh, shoot, that's a massive problem. So there's just breaching commandos here that no one's stopping, because there was a truck with breaching commandos in it, I guess, that I didn't see. I guess they weren't on the intel screen, or they were, but they just drove down this road. So while Darby was over helping out the guards over here, no one noticed that. That's an issue. I need to suppress them before they get in to... Get in and start taking that objective. I have a truck over here too, that's also a problem. Okay, get over to here. It's a bit close. Oh god, it's really close. But put some suppression on them.
Enemy suppressed.
It's only going to suppress them, it won't full pin them, but we just need to stop them from touching the zone because we do not want to lose this. I can't convince the devs to make the game harder if I lose this mission. Or make it look too difficult. I'm half joking. I do love this game's hardest battles for how challenging they are. But I also think... Oh!
Yeah.
That on the easier ones, the fire superiority can lock it down a bit too much.
Orders!
But that's okay, I think it's just all in the balancing. I look forward to giving many examples of balancing, I hope. Or things that maybe can be balanced if I get too good at them. So in the end, it doesn't matter. One way or another, the devs seem really good at like responding to that kind of like play-in feedback. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Whether fully intentional or not, I'm noticing that all of the pirates over here have kept their vehicles just out of rocket range. If they're doing that on purpose, that's smart. But if they're not, just so happens. Anyway, so we're not getting... Might be because of the way the road is over there. I probably could have predicted it, that they'd like to follow the road. But anyway, we're not really getting our rockets off on the vehicles so far. So in this case, I think what I'll end up doing with Cody is using the rocket to keep on taking out these heavily armored commandos. So first, I think I'll do it with Sai. 1, 2 from her, which is nice. They're going to deploy that chain gun team behind that warehouse. I think Lim's going to want to go in there and get them. And by I think Lim's gonna, I mean, I might actually just go and do that. Oh, I can't this turn anyway. I'd have to move in finish these guys off and then get them next turn. We'll see if that chain gun team wants to move first then.
Sir.
Yep. Orders?
So for now, instead... Well, even though the rocket is out of range of these guys, I can engage with the regular rifles. Okay.
Sir.
Let's have Pike go. Can Pike do anything? Pike can just help engage with the enemies to this side. So I'm going to do that with the K-Pax.
We're just joking.
Keep them locked down. And whittle them down.
Everything suddenly sucks.
And I'm hoping I see this chain gun team do something so it's safer to send Lim in against them, and then Lim can flank that whole area next turn. These guys will be a problem for Pike next turn. What am I holding Cody for here? I think Cody wants to engage these guys, finish them off. But then Lim could do that too, is the thing. Lim could run to here, kill them, and get Berserk back for killing them. And then keep moving forward. May as well. I just kind of wanted to hold Lim in reserve to see if the chain gun team would deploy on me, but it doesn't look like they're going to. So go ahead and finish these guys off. Goodbye. Okay, and then... just scout this out. Okay, I don't see the chain gun team yet. I think the worst case, they come to here, deploy, and get one volley off of me. It would not be good. I would be exposed to it. I might even lose someone to that level of fire. But it is an aggressive enough positioning that I can then move to the cover, or move to here next turn, and hopefully light them up and just freaking kill them. Hopefully. Still got my air support to call in when I need it. But hold there for now. Oh god, these guys can get it on you too. That's danger.
Yeah.
Cody can assist here. Well, I can blow up that truck, but it won't really do much to the guys behind it. I've tried it before, and I think sometimes it scares them, but it probably won't scare as much as you'd think of having your truck explode right next to you. So, I don't think I can do a lot to kind of, like, protect Lim here. It's really just kind of a good thing for me that that truck's there blocking now, I think, because for the pirates to engage me, they'll have to come a bit further out, which gives them worse cover against me and me better cover against them, I think, is how that works out, rather than if they engage from this angle. So instead, what I'm going to have to do, because I'd like to shoot these guys, but they're not going to come in yet, I'm just going to have Cody engage these enemies in the trucks. These technicals look like they're going around the long way, potentially, to be Darby's problem. That's fine. Darby can probably deal with that somehow on her own. She's a pretty tough unit now with that machine gun. She's always going to be self-sufficient. But instead, I can just start engaging this truck.
Let's get going.
That looks like it's about to just come in straight away. So we can get them suppressed.
Someone else look.
No one in the squad actually taken out there, though. No one shot out of the truck. But they should be pinned as they come in. Yeah, they're not really feeling it as they get out now. They've got good cover, though. And they're close to Psy, so it's a good thing we did suppress them, because otherwise they'd be hurting Psy a lot right now, I think. Especially that close, they have grenades, so they could have grenaded Cody in the tower. But we're getting pretty overwhelmed on this side, to be honest. Oh, man. Those trucks can move fast. If those chain guns deploy, isn't Darby exposed? I don't know, we'll see how we go. Unfortunately, the commandos managed to get in the zone. I've really got to redeploy. They've moved around to the edges that I didn't expect them to be on.
Heavy armor.
In doing so, my formation is not ideally positioned.
Pike and rot.
Pike has not got a lot of contact on his side, so he's not being as useful as he could be. Oh, God. Now, this is a tough turn. Okay, let me look.
Yeah.
So I sat here and thought about it for a good long time to save you all the time waiting around for me. It's a pretty tricky situation right now. We've got a lot of unsuppressed enemies coming in at us from all angles, and arguably they're coming around in a way that is the worst case for our defensive plan. Pike, our big machine gun element over here, is really being underutilized. Not a lot of contact over here, and the guard squads could probably help deal with it anyway. Meanwhile, I've got a chain gun team that's going to deploy and get an action on me this turn on Darby down here. A chain gun team that's already rode in real fast and now has Psy, the unarmored sniper team, in enfilade, or sorry, just on her flank. I got a breaching commando unit that's also ready to move and shoot someone or suppress or flashbang someone. I got a unit that's made it in near to Cody's tower, and then I got Lim here, who's arguably been over-pushed overconfidently here, because now the chain gun team isn't moving to engage me along the building, it's moved out into the open. So they're going to be able to suppress Lim there if I get, you know, if I'm not particularly lucky here. So I don't think I'm even in a lot of cover there for them. So really it all depends which enemy units get chosen to go first here could have really bad impacts on me. If I get lucky, I'll get away without being hit too hard by any of them. But I've got to start off by dealing with the biggest threats first.
Orders.
Darby could move to here and probably kill this chain gun team down the flank. But then, in order to suppress this truck of pirate scavengers coming in, she'd have to stay in the open to this other chain gun team that's driving in. Now, I underestimated how fast these trucks move. This thing will probably get all the way to here and then drop this chain gun team off, and they'll just flank her and fuck her up just real hard. So, with that in mind, here's what I think we need to do, and it could all go wrong,
Yeah.
depending on which enemy units go when, but I think what we do is we're going to have Psy snipe this chain gun team to cover herself from it. Pin them down of casualties. Now, do you hold there? Yeah, I think now you hold. I also think I'm going to call in my fire support over here, because this whole area is going to be a nightmare to deal with. So I'm going to just go ahead and call in a strike right there.
Coordinates received.
Because Lim's not going to have time to go behind there. Lim's going to have to save the rest of the day, I think. Haven't got the enemy pinned down enough to want to gun run him yet. Guards are blowing up the vehicles like they love to do. They love to do this shit. They absolutely love to just blow up the unarmored transports, or the unarmed transports. Yep, Lim's gonna be in trouble.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, the gun jammed. I'm lucky. Pirate weapons tend to be unreliable like that. I'm lucky that thing jammed before I got pinned or suppressed. Okay. Next up, I think, is Darby. Darby's gonna wanna suppress them and then get in the tower, I think. Are they in... Okay, no. Okay, yeah. And then Cody can kill the breaching unit. And we're going to have more of them coming in, which is a problem, but that's probably fine. Okay, so let's have Cody go on the breaching commandos first, and then Darby can, next turn, should be nothing stopping her from getting in the tower, because even if these guys get in close, they won't get to go until after the truck's turn, so I can still light them up with the LMG, even if they come and, you know, get into close range with me.
Orders.
The most important thing then is... Well, the other most important thing would be to get Lim out of there, actually, before he gets suppressed by the pirate outcasts. So I might start doing that first, actually. Because even if the commandos move, I don't think anyone's in... The people arguably most in danger are Darby's squad might get flashbang, but I think they'd have to move too far to be able to do it to me, so I think I'm okay. Probably not, but, you know, let's just see how we go. I do think Lim's going to get out of there, because he is going to get suppressed otherwise. So I'll run Lim over to here, and he can help take out these pirate scavs next turn. More enemies are going to be coming in from the right as well, so it's all a bit of a doghouse here right now, but it is what it is. Come on over.
Move it, Marines!
This was a bad move, and I'm going to get you out of there, Lim, before it's too late. So you'll make mistakes sometimes, and you've got to recognize it and correct them as quickly as you can. This is really good. Because Pike helped out that guard squad, now Pike is, now this guard squad is able to defend this area on their own. So Pike can stop worrying about them. I mean, honestly, I might just get Pike off the tower and start getting them over to support the rest of the fight. It's like, do I believe these guards will hold that corner? I don't know. If I just leave, they might run over here and do something dumb, and then I'll have to come back and lock these guys in anyway.
Orders.
Alright, so next is... These guys are going to get dealt with by Lim next turn. So next is I'm going to get Cody onto the boarding commandos. Because I haven't got any better shots with the rocket anyway. Rocket!
Rocket! Got a few in him!
Take one out. Keep the shots coming. Knock them down.
Oh, they're shooting us!
Okay, now they're coming in, so now it's definitely Darby's turn next. Oh, are they getting out there? They haven't got out there, but that's fine. Okay. That gives Darby plenty more time to do stuff here. Darby, with those guys pinned, it's annoying they're going to keep capping the objective zone. Maybe I'll lose this mission. Oh no. But But it does mean that Darby can come over to here. 1, 2... She could suppress them if she runs into the open over here, but then we're in range of these pirates who'll get to shoot us twice, which just isn't a good idea. So I might just get into this watchtower and start engaging from it, I think. Maybe finish off that chain gun team. And then it'll just be Pike left. Okay, hop in, Darby. I want to get this gun run out as soon as I can, as soon as it's going to be useful. Just need to see until the enemy, like, digs into an area where I really need it. Right now, there's just, like, isolated pockets of enemies. Okay, we do need to kill these guys. Oh, I can't see them from there. They're not within line of sight. That's annoying. I should have thought about killing these guys more, too, because they're going to cap the objective zone even more. And that might actually be the reason I lose, not finishing those guys off. I should have moved to here and just gone for them. That's a mistake from my part. Okay, with that in mind... That team's probably just going to pot-shot me from there. I'm not really worried about them right now. I think what I'll do is just suppress these guys.
Enemy is suppressed.
But I definitely should have shot these guys. That's going to be a big mistake, and it might cost me. We'll see. Alright, they're going to start pot-shotting Darby's tower. But the towers are very strong. You're in a bunker. They just really haven't got good solutions on you when they're firing from the low ground to the high ground of the tower that reinforced. Maybe get Pike out. Let me just ignore these guys. Because I've got to... Like, you're just sitting here and, like, you're just not doing enough. Like, this guard squad's handling them now. These guys and these guys, yeah, they're going to be a problem, but hopefully these guys will come back. If not, Pike can come back to deal with them later or engage them from there. But I just really need to get on that team. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, Psy can kill him next turn. But I'm going to have even more contacts coming in. I'm going to have the chain gun team, scav team, scavs. Darby might be able to lock them all down. These guys probably will just come in as soon as Pike leaves this area. You can't trust that this squad doesn't just run off here to blow this truck up. So, I think I will stay here. Lock them down. Hopefully it's the right call. We'll see.
It's confirmed.
I could use killing these guys so that the guard squad that is fighting them right now comes over to help me here instead. Chain gun team there, Psy. Please be out of range, Psy. I don't need you guys getting fucked up. Okay, you're going around to fight Darby instead. That works for me, I think. They're sitting up in that corner. More boarding commandos coming. Oh yes, please drive into the missile. Not quite close enough. We'll see how much that guided missile, or unguided missile I should say, helps. Hopefully to an amount, but everyone's running out of it, so maybe not. It will scatter. We might get a scatter that goes into one of these teams. And I think there's still a chain gun team behind it. Worst case. But it may not be the most impactful missile strike. Yeah, they're all right next to it, but they're not quite on it.
Eyes on heavy armor.
Apparently got some breachers over here as well. Because Darby just called eyes on heavy armor call. I don't see him. More hordes of these marksmans coming.
We've got movement.
Alright, let me evaluate the start of my turn. Alright, I think out of all the threats here, biggest and most immediate to me is that these guys seem to have a turn now. So I want to get Lim wiping them out first. We'll walk up to where they don't have any cover. We'll say hello.
Damn, bud, nice shooting.
Hello. And then I think we'll carry on. Clearing them up. Just stay out of this chain gun teams. Looks like they're deployed in a way where they won't really have a line of sight on me anyway, because there's no step out like XCOM. So they need to be here, I think, to engage Darby properly. So they've deployed in a dumb position. We're okay from them. I think I just come down and try to get rid of these boarding commanders. I need to get all these guys out of the cap zone because I'm already like halfway to losing the mission. You don't really lose these missions by dying so much as you lose them by not keeping people out of the zone, because they are charging us. So we'll get over to here. And what is it? It's only 30 AP to shoot because I took run and gun. Something I forgot to mention at the start of this mission is I did take the run and gun perk on Lim. So he's been shooting for 10 AP less after every move, which is cool. With that in mind, I might get even closer because they're not able to engage me from there. I don't see any more connects coming in. So the closer we get, the more accurate the SMG is going to get. It wants to be right point blank. It wants to be right next to you. So at 30 AP, I'll just move up to here. I've got my best shot possible. Take the shot. Pin him down.
Fire mission underway.
Here comes the missile. Got the chain gun team, I think.
Major.
I don't think we got anyone else.
Keep it up, Pog.
Nice. So the guard squad finished off this team. Thanks to Pike's help. Not too much effect. I don't know if it's missing the tower. The tower's just tough as hell. But not too much effect from the laser truck there on the tower. Lucky for me.
Orders?
Who's next? We still gotta get rid of these guys.
Yeah.
Maybe see what Psy can do. Ooh, these guys are gonna come around and maybe kill Psy. I might want to get Cody locking them down before they step to here and then get a reasonable angle on Psy's squad. Just because Psy's squad is so vulnerable and unarmored. But also, Cody's the man who can get rid of these damn boarding commandos, so it's... What are you more worried about? I mean, Psy can shoot them too, right? No, Psy can't see them. I've really got to finish them off, man.
Yeah.
Psy could just reposition. And as long as that chain gun team doesn't do anything too clever and come over to here, Psy would be safe from this side. Psy could even just, like, get up and run. Like, over where? Where would Psy run to? I'd say arguably we're looking at too many enemies over here on the south side that they redeployed to, and Darby's squad not quite big enough for him. So maybe run over towards this truck for cover and start providing some sniper support over here, while also getting away from being engaged from the north side. Leave that side to Cody.
Awaiting orders, Major.
So we'll get you up. We'll start moving you over. Get you out of there before anything bad happens to you, and come and support the other side. Guards are coming too. That's why I think it was a good idea that we left Pike on the right. Because otherwise, no one will be there defending it. You can't rely on those AI to know what they're going to do. W might get suppressed here, but the tower's keeping her pretty safe. So no, she's fine. A lot of the suppression we do to the enemy and that we take from the enemy comes from if we actually get hit. I'd say half of it is like just shots flying near misses, and then the other half is if you get hit, you take a lot more. So being in the watchtower and taking so few hits and being so much safer really makes it a lot harder to suppress squads inside them. Yours and theirs. Okay. With that in mind, and these guys kind of dealt with, I think you do want to block them because otherwise they're going to run and get on the zone as well. So I think we still will do some shots into them. We want to at least suppress them, even if not pin them. Nice.
Flank them while they're shy.
See, it's all about scoring those good hits there. It's all about, you know, as much as the RNGs average out in this game, you still cheer when you see those hits. Because that one hit there, taking that pirate out, that pushes them into suppression. Now they're deployed, now they can't just run into the cap zone this turn. So that's important. Especially because I got breaching commandos coming. This isn't going to be the last squads that get in my objective, unfortunately. No one's killing these guys either. Darby's going to have to, like, get out and get them. Ah, those guys are still alive. So I probably needed to kill them. Still, I want to see if I can finish off these pirates first. No, probably not with just one volley. Oh, lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh, wow! Perfect. You know, like, perfect. Perfect. Exactly what we needed from Cody there. Very good. That was nice shooting to finish that squad off. Even with the G3s, like, the accuracy wasn't looking hot there. So that's perfect. That really, hopefully lowers us to only having one unit capping us this time. Which should be good, because we are getting capped way too quickly. Chain gun team's moving out to engage Lim next turn. Oh! I forget they don't need to deploy. That's kind of like a smart little move for them.
Sir.
They didn't get too much onto us, though. We're pretty fine there.
Orders?
Okay, and then Darby... I mean, Darby can move to here and engage them. It's just these guys might come in and make her life difficult afterwards, but I think I need to stop the damn objective bleed. Worst case, she has the best armor. She has class 4, so she should be able to take some hits from pirate scouts one time. Alright, so that comes down to Pike. This squad wants to come into... Okay. Let's put some suppression into these guys. You can just engage them, actually, probably. Go ahead and suppress them. Because it'll suppress these guys too. They're both pinned now. If I... Well, I was going to say I can gun run them and then Pike can come over and help other places. But I mean, I've got to hold this side too, so... Where else do I potentially want the gun run? 1, 2... They're probably not going to stay there. I think once I see where these guys are going to deploy, if I get a gun run on this side to relieve some pressure, that could be nice. Alright, so let's get some shots going out, because we may as well. Into... You guys? Could have shot before I suppressed. I could have shot before I suppressed there if I wanted to have the best accuracy, but I just wasn't sure that both squads were going to get suppressed right away, so I was thinking I might have to shoot these guys. But they got scared from some of the MMG hitting them, I think. We are running low on the MMG ammo there. We haven't got much left.
Let's do this.
So Pike wants to use his rifle more anyway. It might be a bad idea, but I do think I'm going to make this move to... I've just got to save the objective. With the breaching commandos dealt with and that chain gun team not able to get a good engagement on me, at least this round, I'm pretty happy to render here, finish off this chain gun team. There you go. And now...
Damn, bud, nice shooting.
Now no one's in my cap zone. Darby does not like Cody. I mean, he is an anti-government terrorist, and she's very, very rising through the ranks of Marine. I understand it. Anyway, we've still got corner cover to these squads, but we're not as well covered as we were before, so she might get suppressed. In the worst case, we could even get pinned here. We'll see what happens to Darby, but I do think it was important to clear my zone, because that is how you're going to lose this one. But let's see what happens. They may not be suppressed anymore because they've passed the turn on the back of the truck. They're going to get right into the cap. Okay, no, good. They're still suppressed and scared. These guys are going to move over. I'm probably going to gun run them now that they've deployed where they're going to probably sit for the rest of the mission. We got boarding commandos coming around to the right. I mean, this works out for Pike still being on this side, so that's fine. Mark's been running around. Yeah, Pike's still got plenty of work to do over here. Pike can hold it down. And unless any other trucks coming out of nowhere... Oh yeah, this is good. Oh, that's the gun run. For sure, that's the gun run. Okay, this is looking better than the last couple turns where I let them get so much objective control.
Hostiles!
I think we might be starting to stabilize. Yeah, they're moving over to the right.
Yeah.
We're looking pretty clean now, I think.
Orders?
What I'm going to do is Okay, see, they can engage me still from that turret. Got guys coming in from the right. But I think Darby will be busy fighting them for the rest of the mission anyway, or these pirate scavs. I'm just deciding, do I get into this tower or that one? Pike does have this whole area covered, as was planned at the start. And Darby wouldn't have a good angle on defending this side of the cap zone anyway. With no one else to move first, I think, in this case, I think my first and best move is going to be moving Darby to this tower and engaging these guys to keep them locked down. And what I'll also do beforehand, though, because I expect these guys who are all crouching and engaging me online here to stay there, I'm going to get my gun run in. So we'll go... Boom. 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 Boom.
Fire mission underway.
And I double the gun run back because the gun run isn't 100% accurate. So I think I said this before, but if you keep the gun run, if you spam as much of the gun run around the targets as you want, rather than just wasting it off on the end because you've got more gun run you need to spend, then I think you have the chance these two tiles might scatter into the enemy more, you know what I mean? Because I put it in the center of them. So really the other one maybe should have been put here, but whatever. It's good here, it's the same thing. So now with that gun run placed, because of every turn, not round, but every individual unit turn that passes, it gets a little bit closer to being deployed. So you want to get it in as soon as possible. It's not like it just comes in after the end of the round. You want to get it in as soon as you can.
Enemy movement.
But I still wanted to wait until the enemies seem fixed in place before I set it in. And I think they'll stay there now. I don't need to suppress them. I reckon they're going to stay right there. So I'm going to get my shots into these guys. Light them up. Nice.
They're suppressed.
Yeah, I mean, they're fucking dead too, Darby. Let's see what these guards do. I hope they go up this side. Nope, they're going over here. Alright, well, they'll come help Darby. That's fine. Chain gun team's going to get more shots onto Lim? No, they're running over to here. I don't know what they're up to.
Orders?
Maybe they want to support these guys, but there's not going to be any guys there to support in a second chain gun team. Next move. I'd say my next danger zone looks like up here where these boarding commanders are about to come in. Pike is running low on MMG ammo and has plenty of connects to deal with. So I really like these boarding commanders to come in and deploy first so that Pike can then suppress them. Because right now, they're out of his range. That said,
Yeah.
Orders.
Probably won't happen. What I'm going to do is get Lim running over in this direction. It starts bleeding down my turns, and hopefully we'll get some more of them to move into positions I can exploit them before I have to use Pike. We'll do the same with Sai in a second, getting her in position to start firing on that side, I think. We're good.
Yeah.
Keep it tight, Darby, you'll be fine. As long as that gun run hits and these guys don't dodge it, Darby's side should be fine. If the gun run messes up, Darby could be in a little trouble, but I think she'll be fine.
Yep.
Sir.
No one's really in range of Cody, so Cody's just chilling on this side right now. Cody could get moving, but in case they come in, you could have someone there, I think. So let's just get Sai repositioning. Where to? These guys are just going to drive all the way and probably deploy right here. So you don't want to be close of her. Maybe even, like, get her over to here. Because I think that'd be too close. I think the boarding commandos risk just fucking killing her then. Or you could just leave her here. And then she can just kind of, like, come back over as needed. I mean, I think if the boarding commandos deploy here... 1, 2, 3, 4... She's a little close. I'd say coming to here, or even just here, is probably safe enough for at least this turn. Yeah, why don't we move to, like, this spot, and then just deploy. Or, don't deploy, but just, like, be there. And skip turn. Okay, we got marksman shooting. I ain't too worried about it.
Yeah.
Cody will probably pass turn on you. You could put some shots into these guys, but I don't think you need to. Just because we're like a tile out, I could like scatter some shots near the sand and then put like a little suppression into them. But they're such a spammy unit, and I've got such good cover here. My position isn't drastic enough on the left. I think Cody needs to be expending ammo for that little of a gain. So we'll hold Cody for now. Stay in place, stay in place. Yes, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. Darby is suppressed.
Hey, let's get the pressure off him.
But it's okay, I think. Alright. Suppressed, suppressed. I'd like to put a little bit of fire into them, and then probably a lot of bit of fire into them. Let's put a little into these two just so we can keep them locked down. They were right on the edge of being pinned there.
Not having a good time!
So that locks both of those squads down. Danger of being too close together there. And then I think I want to save the MMG for when the commandos get here, but I'll still have one ammo if I just use an MMG like to fully pin these guys. They haven't got cover against me. My angle's good. I think I'll just shoot into them. In casualties I inflict on them should be enough here. That suppress them. Oh yeah.
Dope is green.
And you see how quickly that jumps. Like they were just barely suppressed, and then we suddenly rolled like real hot and killed 3 guys because they just got no armor. They just die as soon as the bullets impact. And now they're pinned. Easy peas. Darby's losing a lot of armor. That armor she's got on is really good, but she's taking a lot of hits. It's probably a bit hard to see at this size of the UI. But her grey armor bar is going down. Okay, here come those commandos like we were expecting. They get out the back, so they're a bit further away, which is nice. Ah, we're fine. They're going backwards. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't have to make excuses for when the AI has its rough moments in this game. Because I know the devs are watching! So I know when the devs watch this and they see the boarding commandos, the assault unit go backwards after Toyota riding in, they're gonna go, ugh, and they're gonna cringe, and they're gonna be like, oh, we have to fix that. And I'm gonna make excuses. I don't have to say anything at all. I do think, I've given a lot of feedback to this game already. Because I don't know, like, this is just a demo. Like, I don't want to give too much feedback because it's like, the game could be so different beyond this demo. But they said they wanted feedback on this demo, so I'm always giving feedback. I'm always being like, hey, have you considered giving the pirate boarding commandos smoke grenades and combat stims? And stuff like that.
Moving.
You couldn't stop me. I'd love to. Hey, let me playtest more for you. Hey! Very happy to offer playtesting whenever, if it's ever helpful for you guys.
Orders?
If it's useful.
We're under heavy fire.
I don't know, you guys listen to me yap a lot. I don't know if my yapping is useful, but if I ever give good feedback, I'm always happy to give more of it. We've got a little bit of a pickle over here. Let me evaluate the turn. I would say most attractive move to me at the start here is using Darby, who is pinned, to LMG onto this chain gun team. We'll only get one shot this turn because we're suppressed. But we LMG into these guys, because otherwise that chain gun team's going to get some suppression onto me if they move up a little bit. And they're not going to get hit by the gun run, so I need to keep things like kind of okay down here, because you can see we got Wild Darby's getting suppressed by these three, just the volume of fire. We've got bandits just moving in. They can't run through the fence there, so they'll have to come through our tower, but they'll get close, they'll grenade her, it's going to be terrible. In fact, I might need to send Lim down to support her instead of up here, I think. So first move, I'm going to lock them down.
Enemy is suppressed.
Only suppressed, not pinned, but... Okay, this should help. Yeah, nice.
Hell yeah, Major!
Full killed one of the squads. The other two are full pinned. Definitely is going to give her a breather. If nothing else, it hopefully gives time for Lim to get down here, but oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Again, those guys have grenades, so that is dangerous. I think I'm definitely going to want to get Lim down there. I may also be able to get Psy engaged. I think not. I think this building blocks too much. So I don't think Psy can really get in there and help.
Orders!
But next thing I do is probably going to be to lock down these guys.
They're pinned!
They're only suppressed, not pinned, but when they're such a short-range unit, that's almost the same thing there, I think. I could hit them a little bit longer to make them actually, like, full lose their turn. But I think that'll keep them, like, ineffective enough. And meanwhile, I could either try to repin these guys. I'm not going to try to shoot through the armor of this truck. I don't think it'll do too much for me. Probably what I want to do is put some shots into these bandits and stop them from getting any closer. Well, actually, looking at it, again, they can't get through this fence unless they have a vehicle or some explosive blow through it. So they're going to push me. They're going to get closer, and again, they might grenade me if I let them get too close. But considering they're behind cover now, this isn't my best shot. My best shot will be either full pinning the commandos or keeping these guys pinned. Again, I'll probably be busy with the commandos next turn. So I think for right now, I'll just hit these guys again. Okay, they're fleeing now.
Flank while they're suppressed.
They're scared as fuck. It's not just the suppression game, it's also the morale game. They're not having a good time. Guards are coming over to help Darby's side. I think that's good. We could use that right now. We're okay. Oh, laser truck's coming in. We gotta deal with that fucking truck. That's an issue. We gotta deal with that fucking truck. I might start sniping it with Psy. Problem is, those pirate casts can hit Psy though, so I've gotta kinda not do that with her. Because I did not suppress them with Pike. Otherwise, I'd probably start like using the sniper to punch through the front plate a bit. Cody might have to come over. I might have to get Psy in the watchtower over here and switch. Get Psy covering this corner and have Cody run over to deal with the laser truck and all this stuff. So there's no one close enough to be too much danger to me here right now. So yeah, come on over, Psy team.
On it.
We're just kind of repositioning around, trying to keep them all at bay right now. What do you commanders, what are you going to do with your turn? Because I didn't pin you. You're going to keep running backwards. That's kind of what I expected. Their AI seems to be derping out real fucking hard there. So we're not too worried. These guys are deployed, so they're going to have a hard time getting into the cap zone as well. So I think I'll feel okay about, like, repositioning Cody over here to try and help. Also, though, I don't need to reposition Cody, because while it is a vehicle, and it is armored enough that we can't kill it in, like, a couple of blasts with the rifles, this is such a big squad. Pike's squad is so big, and the armor damage is so bad, that he can probably just, like, put big salvos into the technical and scare it off after a couple of goes. It can't drive through this truck. This truck is blocking the way, so it can't get cap progress. So, I don't know. We might not need to reposition Cody here. I do think that Cody's not really getting a lot of action on this side, though. So maybe reposition Cody anyway. Even if these guys run in and are suddenly a problem, Cody's still in the area to help next round. And I think Cody's more needed on this side than there right now, so we will reposition. Okay, they're going to sit there. So that's alright. We're losing armor off of the towers.
Orders.
The less armor they have, I think the less they're preventing me from getting hit. More bullets are going to punch through.
Orders.
Okay, and then Lim, we were saying down south with you, I think, Lim. Yeah, because he's going to be unsuppressed. These guys are going to be unsuppressed too. And these guys aren't dead, so they are going to unsuppress in future rounds and be a problem. I think with Cody running over to help Pike, this side will be safe. So I'm going to start running Lim over to help clean up this side. Go, Lim, go. My mobile infantry. Because, yeah, Darby's situation is better. But she's still taking a lot of heat. Especially when that chain gun team fires, if they fire. No, they're running off. They're derping. Scavs coming around. And more lining up over here to keep fighting Darby. We're looking pretty safe at this point, I think. We've only got to hold for another couple of rounds after this one. Because it's only up to the start of round 10, not the end. So really, is it even 10 rounds? It's more like 9 that we have to hold for. A lot of these guys are too far away.
Shoot us!
A lot of these guys are too far away to threaten us at this point, I think. I think a lot of our heat came earlier. And now we're just going to keep them at bay. That truck still could do something annoying. So, who's going to go first? I think first move is going to go to Darby here. Locking down these outcasts who've got close before they're allowed to grenade her. And then also locking down these breaching commandos before they can get close. And hopefully getting some raking fire onto these outcasts as well. So we'll suppress.
Sights are sharp.
Or maybe ignore the commandos and go all in on the outcasts. Because, oh shit, they didn't care too much actually. Maybe hit them again. Because if they grenade me, it's going to be terrible.
Enemy suppressed.
Keep them locked down. Hopefully those commandos don't get close enough to grenade my tower. Guards are helping. Nice. We can kind of ignore them. Double fire on Pike's tower.
Yeah.
Orders?
Okay.
Sir.
Next on the plate, let's get these guys pinned a bit more. So they're all scared. We can kind of ignore them. I'm going to lock all y'all down. Keep them pinned. And then, I think, shots into the truck. Dunno. I'm not worried about the marksmans too much. These guys aren't really going to do much. Even if they unsuppress next round, there's only, like, 2 shooters and 1 RPG person. They're all fucked up. So, and they're suppressed. I'm not too scared about them. So I think I'm just going to put some rounds into this truck. Stop it being a constant problem over there. Because you don't seem to be doing much at first, but with sustained fire, we will take it out. Because every shot we do is wearing the armor down. Guards are helping out there, which is nice. Darby's tower is getting pretty messed up. She's going to want to get out of that one soon.
Yeah.
She might last till the end. There's only one more round after this, so she'll probably be okay. Sai and Cody.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get Sai inside the watchtower. Keep her safe, considering she's got no armor. What are the commandos going to do? Okay, the commando's going to get up. Lim can come down and help.
Orders?
With the rest of this, I think. Am I in range then? Not quite. Okay, Lim come to here. Worst case, Lim can finish these guys, because with the hit run and gun perk, you can shoot on 30. Okay, no, we got angle on them here. We can engage these guys. Accuracy is low because they're pinned down and behind cover. But I have so many bullets, we might still do considerable damage. I can also hit here. Berserk is how much back? It's 30. So it won't be enough, because it'll give me just 36 again. And I need to move with run and gun to get the 30 shot, so I wouldn't be able to shoot twice. But I could shoot and move again. Like, I could kill these guys, just finish them off so the guards do something else useful, and I could reposition to here next turn, and I could engage twice, I guess. But I could also just move there next turn, 24, so that'll take you down to 76, 30. Yeah, like, I could still engage, like, twice from there as well. Probably just take out who you can while you can do it, I don't know.
Waiting orders, Major.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, let's just see how strong the SMGs are, I guess. Let's see, even with low accuracy, how much we can do. Not too much.
Engaging hostile.
Not too much at all. Not good rolls there. Alright, they're gonna deploy. Cody, how close are you to, like... No, you know when you're getting an angle on that truck. Okay. You can just come running over. The truck can't see you there. So you can come, like, running over to here. And then next turn, if the truck hangs around, you're probably in a position to get an angle on it right after. Okay, that truck's coming in. Cody's got the shot next turn. Side's gonna lock them down. They're coming for objective. More shots on Darby. But that class 4 is keeping her safe. Ching and team's moving in. But they're just going back and forth. They're square hopping. They don't know what they're doing. They're probably in range on Darby at the start of the next round, so I do want to watch that. Scavs have got around the wrong way. We've got it in the bag. It's all mopping it up now, folks. Watch them deploying. Speed up your moves. Speed up your moves, little trash spam.
Let's see what you got. We've got movement.
There is a lot of that.
Enemy movement.
Really scary the
Eyes
first
on.
times I played these defense missions. But I'm not too scared of the pirate outcast these days, especially when you have watchtowers. The watchtowers are so strong. They're fleeing. They've had enough fun.
Yeah?
Alright, new round. I think my first has to be dealing these commanders. They're too close. If they run up and shotgun limb or thermite grenade Darby's tower, it's just all really, really bad. These guys still haven't got an angle to start on Darby, though they came up to the left and get him, but they've been derping around. I'm not too worried about them. I'm gonna move limb to here. My worry is the laser truck's gonna, like, shoot Cody on the flank and, like, vaporize someone. I'm also worried about this team moving in before Sai can pin them. But you can't do everyone at once. That's the beauty of the interleave turn system. So move to here with limb. And then let's get it started on these boarding commanders before they get to do anything too fun. Holy shit.
Well, they're fixed.
Okay. They're pinned, and then I think you guys are just gonna be dead.
Major, keep your eyes on this Marine.
I do what I can.
I'm a fan. Okay, I might hop into the tower with Lim next. It's the last round anyway, so it just keeps him safer. I can't do anything else with him anyway. So hop in. In you go. Guards are running a boot. But this is last round. All that matters is what happens in this round. Shingers are moving in. Shoot those poor guards.
Sweating, ain't ya?
They're a bit suppressed, but they're pretty lucky there. They don't take any hits that are bad enough. Next for me, I think, is I want Cody to kill the laser truck. Partially because I'm worried about it just vaporizing someone on an unlucky hit. Also partially because I've been trying to rocket vehicles this entire run, and I'm ready for it to damn well happen.
Rocket?
Goodbye.
Well, it just wasn't your day, buddy.
Okay, truck's destroyed. Nice thing about when the laser trucks show up when you don't bring vehicles is they're not as scary. Like, yeah, worst case they vaporize someone, but it's just one person. What? Sounds callous, but it's better than getting your whole truck destroyed. Guards are smoking so they don't get chain gun anymore, which is, you know, I think it's cute that they do that. I think the pirates need smoke. Give the pirates more options. Give them something. Give them something to escape the vicious cycle of being fire superiority pinned.
Yeah.
Sai, you're gonna, speaking of which, keep these guys pinned. Oh,
Suggest we go around.
that's better.
Targeting!
With the sniper, it doesn't really do any suppression on its own. It does a bit, but not much. You really need to get kills with the sniper to be an effective suppression weapon. Speaking of, okay, marksman running off.
Sir.
Wrap it up. Play the Oscars music. I think we're done. Who's next? Darby, let's get you locking some fuckers down. You got a saw ammo. Okay, engagement over here. Nice shots.
Enemy suppressed.
Gonna get some more fire on the pike.
Sir.
And then
Oh, sir.
Pike's last to go, right? Yeah, Pike's last to go. Okay, so just engage whoever you can. But at this point, everyone around Pike's already spent their turn. So we may as well just go for kills, because more kills increases mission efficiency. So we'll engage this wounded unit before we let him get away.
Contact.
Focus fire them
Best
down.
of the best. Semper Fi.
And we're groovy. Just let the outcasts
Wait, they're not dead.
finish shooting their swarms of Lee Enfields at me, and we're good. As long as no one hits Psy.
Where's the money, Genie?
No, she's okay.
You secured additional payments.
Oh, what a lovely day!
Got eyes on an enemy.
And that's that, man. They're done. They're routing, they're dead, they're done. Oh, except for these guys. They want one more set of shots.
You get what you pay for.
That's that, man. Not the cleanest defense. Losing half the objective bar isn't ideal. Ooh, that's something new. Quite literally with this game, like, you actually do get rated off how well you did the objective, not just that you did it, yes or no. So in this case, our effectiveness stars go down because we let the pirates get too much of our cap zone. So, you know, not ideal. Could have won it a lot harder than I did. That said, still a win. We're still in the green zone of how much of the cap zone was held. And no casualties is always nice. So yeah. This is cool. I want to read this for a second. Give me a moment. Armor plates with small explosive charges that detonate against incoming shots. Wow, that's strong as hell. So there's a 70% chance each time you're hit with this armor on your vehicle that it negates all rocket-based attack damage. That's strong as hell, and it can work up to 3 times a mission. That's good, because normally an RPG is a death sentence, and I always play Rera really conservatively because of that. But if I was able to get this on a run, I could get real aggro over. I could be running motherfuckers down. That's cool as hell. I've seen the AGL before. It's alright. It can feel a little underwhelming sometimes, I think. But it's alright. It's not too bad. But I would definitely be taking that if I had more missions to play. Unfortunately, this is the end. But we can still grab it anyway, for morale purposes. We can still imagine. Yeah, I think That's a new record. I think Lim with the SMG is probably the protagonist of this run. This morning I saw, like I was saying before, Overhype Poll, I think it was, in the Overhype Discord. One of the devs being like, after watching Beaglerush, we're bringing down the number of shots from the high cap SMG from 7 down to 6. So, oh, it's only going to be slightly better than the regular SMG. But that means they can make it cheaper. Maybe they can make it, like, slightly faster to shoot or something to offset it. So it's not, like, bursting so many shots out, but it still, like, feels like it's easier to get shots out quicker, if that makes sense. But that is a lot of fucking damage to armor, oh my god. Lim did 3,236 damage to armor. The funny thing is, this isn't even the hardest I've seen this build go. On stream, we had a truck drive up to, like one of the Toyotas drive up to Lim, and he just lit it up with the SMG, and they just fucking obliterated it. SMG Lim is very fun. This game, there's a lot of ways to build it, but the raw firepower you get from just maxing out your squads to top size to 9 squad members, and just having, like, a gun in its ideal effective range, like Cody early with the G3s at long range, or Lim at close range with the SMG, you can get some crazy value. Cody got to blow up a truck, that's good. Sai got to do a little bit, wasn't really Sai's campaign to shine, but she was there sniping. And it was Pike's campaign to be a big squad. Usually when I run the vehicle, I can't afford as many big squads as this. So this was fun. Infantry spam run. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed me keeping it briefer on the commentary. Please let me know what you think of this style, where I try hard to not sit there and yap about tangents as much as possible with this style, rather than the other one where I'm kind of like explaining everything. I saw someone describe it as like a personal tutorial from me to you, which I can understand how, you know, that's probably got its place in a type of run where I'm trying to bring beginners into the game and teach them how to play more, I guess. But I just tend to do it all the time. Something I haven't thought about really until recently is I always tend to over-explain, because I'm always trying to make sure everybody who watches understands everything that's going on, and that they can take these tactics and apply them in their own games and understand them if they want to. But it's true, I think I over-explain sometimes. So let me know, did you enjoy this run? Did you like the commentary of this one? Please let me know, because that feedback is going to directly influence how I do my next run. I do want to do more runs. Demo comes out in a few days, but I want to keep doing runs to give you all more content of Menace until the demo comes out, and also after the demo comes out. I want to keep playing it because I love this game. I want to unlock all of the gear. I have 2 goals now until this game releases into early access, because I think the demo is going to stick around until early access. I don't think it's a limited time demo. So I have 2 goals with Menace. one of my goals is I want to keep doing runs until I find all the best gear, and then I want to show those ones on YouTube, because I think it's fun to be like, look, I got this, I got that, ooh, look at this shiny thing I got. Because there's a surprising amount of gear to unlock in this demo. Like, I keep finding new things, like that ERA armor there. Well, ERA armor is like ATM machine, you know what I mean? But also, my second goal now, after seeing the exhilarating power I wield of the devs are watching me and changing things based on what looks a little crazy if I exploit it too hard, is, yeah, I actually want to keep going hard on this game. My favorite of this game is when I've had the missions where I'm really getting fucked up, where things are really tough for me. I want to show those off, because I don't want it to be like anticlimactic content where it's like, oh, I mean, this game can get really hard, but then like I just upload runs where like it's really easy and I'm just always smacking them. Like, that's, I don't want to keep uploading that. I want to upload the ones where I get fucked up, obviously. But that said, also, if I make it look too easy, the devs are going to make it harder for me, and that's also what I want. I want, when this game hits early access, for it to be a nice, tough, hard challenge, just like Battle Brothers was. I started so many campaigns over and over again with Battle Brothers when I first got into that game. The number of times I lost runs to wolves in like the first month, insane amounts. So I want that. I want the getting obliterated by direwolves and early skeletons feel in this game too. Which I think they've said they're trying not to have it be quite as tough early on as BB was, but I'm a bit of a sicko, so hopefully there's just like a hard mode. Hopefully this game has like a normal mode, and then there's like an expert mode for sickos like me who really want to get punished and really want to have their mistakes punished and really have to think and really sweat fucking hard to make it through and use every advantage. So we'll see. But I will say, one of my things... Hit the main menu. One of my big things is I reckon that MMG could use only firing once a turn. I reckon that MMG, because that MMG can fully pin a squad, even through cover it feels like, pretty reliably of just 140 AP shot, I reckon, like I gave the feedback, I reckon make it 60 AP. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do you think that I'm a mean Grinch who is trying his hardest to get things nerfed before you, innocent, hard-working, normal people, have even had a chance to play with them in the demo? Am I a terrible person? Or do you think that I'm an angel doing God's work? What the fuck am I talking about? Or do you think it's good to try and get the balance into shape so that you have a more engaging and exhilarating time when you get your hands on the demo yourselves? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I enjoy doing this a lot. I'm going to try to cut my outros short because this is not the yapping run. But please let me know your feedback. And I'll probably be trying to do even more of these unless your feedback is, we hate you, Beagle, stop doing these. But if you want to see more runs, I'm happy to just shotgun out as many of these as I can do in my days. I love playing this. How much time have I got in this game now? Currently I'm sitting at 65.9 hours on Menace. So I'd say the demo has a reasonable amount of playtime. I'm trying not to burn myself out in the game before it comes out for real. But I think I'm going to play a fair bit of this game when it comes out. Here's open. GG everyone. Thanks again to Overhappen Hooded Horse for letting me play this. I fucking love this. Hope to see you all playing this soon. And yeah, let me know what you think. See you in the next one, everyone. Bye-bye and have a good one. See ya.